It's my first video of 2023, and sorry it's very late. It's been like 2 months since my last video. Very sorry, guys. Today it's the 2023 F1 predictions, and I can't wait for it. And let's just dig in. It's Logan Sargent in P20, guys. Just like think that he's not the most capable driver, and I hope he does at least score a few points, and I hope he just like stays at Williams for like another year. I think he's gonna perform well, Logan, but still I think Williams the car will let him down. So P20 for him. P19 it's Alex Albon, and I guess the Williams is not going to be that strong against its competitors, so I think the easiest option is to put Logan Sargent P20 and Alex Albon P19. Nothing more. Yuki Tsunoda P18 for AlphaTauri, and I think Tsunoda, this is going to be his last year in F1. I don't think he's going to perform that well, and he's going to get beaten by Nick De Vries. I'm pretty sure about that because I guess Yuki has had a very, well, not the greatest 2 seasons, but at least he has tried something. And yeah, I hope that AlphaTauri could give him a good car, but I just don't think so. P17 is Nick De Vries. Yes, I predict he's gonna beat Tsunoda. And that's because he has so much potential. Like, he has the most potential in the whole grid, probably. And he is gonna smash that AlphaTauri. He'll just try to get it in part of somewhere in the midfield. So I really hope Nick does well in his AlphaTauri. And P16 is Lance Stroll. It's Lance, Buddy Stroll, and whatever paid driver tax, I think he's still there. And yeah, last year I think he proved something that he could do something. But this year, I think it's going to be crushed with Fernando Alonso. And I think he's going to do, oh my lord, what the hell is going on here? And Lance just no potential anymore. I just hate him now. Bye. P15 is Zhou Guan Yu. Now, Zhou, I think, is going to have a good season. At least he gets P15, and I think he can stay for Alfa Romeo until the Audi partnership, probably. If Audi Bottas retires, then Zhou might get his seat lost. So, I think he has so much potential, but I think last year he did like a little bit of problems because the Alfa Romeo let him down. But I think he's going to do well this year. I hope. And P14 is our newcomer, Nico Hulkenberg. Yes. So I guess Nico is not going to have the greatest season because the Haas, as we already saw upload on the 31st of January, I think it's not the fans didn't like exactly like it, but I think Nico is going to have a strong year, but I don't think the Haas will let him down a little bit. And yeah, I still hope he can at least get a P5 or something. So I really hope. And P13 is Oscar Piastri. Yes, I think Oscar has proved himself that he can do something, but I don't think that he has that level of confidence going into this year. I'm not the person who almost think that Oscar Piastri's potential. I really hope he does. And I might be proved wrong as well. So I think his first year is going to be somewhere like 13th and 12th, and then after that he's going to go until 8th or 9th place. So I hope that is a good change. P12, it's Kevin Magnussen, and I really want him to do well, and I think he's going to do well. And I think he's going to beat Hulkenberg, but yeah, I think Kevin is going to be trying his best in his car, and I really hope he does well. P11 is Valtteri Bottas, Alfa Romeo, who's going to have a very good season, and I think they're going to nip a good place or something because he's a very capable driver. I really hope he can do well. and I put my money on Alfa Romeo to get at least seventh in the constructors, or sixth probably. It's Pierre Gasly who's been 10 in the Alpine. Now, I don't think Pierre's going to beat Esteban Ocon, but I think he can do a little bit of things that I think he can do really well, and I really hope he can do. If he doesn't, then not the greatest season Pierre Gasly will have. I think he'll do quite well. So, yeah. It's Esteban Ocon in P9 in the Alpine. Now, as I told you, Gasly is gonna be beaten by Ocon, and I just think so because I think Ocon has more potential than Gasly because going into like this year, Ocon has more confidence than Gasly because Gasly had such a dreadful season at AlphaTauri in 2022, and Esteban had a really good, solid year at Alpine. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but I think Esteban can deliver on that Alpine. I think he'll be quick, and maybe 9 to 10 was somewhat fair. Maybe I can be wrong too. So yeah. It's Fernando Alonso with the Aston Martin who's been 8. And I really hope this year Aston Martin can at least get one of their drivers in the top 10 of the championship because they've not managed to in the 2 seasons that Aston Martin was there. So I really hope that Fernando Alonso can deliver. And yes, I have so much potential, and he's going to be the backbone of that team. Solid driver, and I think he's going to really, really do well in the Aston Martin. I really, really hope that Fernando has a good season at Aston Martin. This at least pays off. It's Lando Norris in P7. Yes! I think Lando is going to be the best midfield driver for the third season in a row. Like, maybe. Because he has, like, done well in the last 2 seasons. And I predict he's going to go to the same year because he's that kind of midfield driver. And there are rumors that he can go to Audi in 2026 because Andreas Seidel moved there. And I think Lando has so much potential and he's doing well with the machinery he's been given. I think that's respectable, right? P6, it's Carlos Sainz. Yes, it is Carlos Sainz. Well, he's not the greatest guy either because I don't think Ferrari are gonna bullet that good start of things is gonna like their end is gonna be boom. So I really really hope that Carlos is gonna do well, but I don't have that confidence in myself to tell it. No, I don't think he's gonna do well because, see, Carlos is a guy that he can perform once year, go out another year, and that's the thing. In 2020, he did well. In 2021 as well, he did, but in 2022, he didn't do great. And I don't think the Ferrari is gonna be that quick compared to the Mercedes and Red Bull. And P5, it's his teammate Charles Leclerc. And sorry, they are very, very bad because this is not a. Actually, I thought because this is not going to be a great prediction, but I think that Charles is not going to have a good year this year. Well, the good. Now, why would you ask me that P5 Charles Leclerc? I don't think the Ferrari is going to be that quick this year. I hope it is, but I don't think because the Mercedes last year at the end of the year, Mercedes were like 2.5 to 3 tenths faster Ferrari semi regularly. That is a good step by them. So I guess Ferrari are going to fall back this year. P4, it's Checo Perez. Sergio, yes. Yes, it is going to be Sergio. It's going to be P4. And I think he's going to be behind the Mercedes boys because the Mercedes boys are literally so fast. I think it's going to be hard for Sergio to even beat them. And yes, that is going to be very, very hard to like think that who is going to win that second and third, fourth because I think that there's going to be some reason why Hamilton, Russell, and Perez they're equally matched, and I guess all three of them are going to be competing for the same spot. I really hope. And P3 is George Russell. Yes, I think I predict he's going to be behind Lewis Hamilton. I don't know why, but I think that is going to happen like that. So I think George is going very, very good at that. And I guess he can do well and he can challenge Lewis. That is the thing. After Valtteri Bottas left Mercedes, even though they had a bad car, they could do teamwork. And there was no need to put Lewis out, George out, something like that. The team orders, I don't think that was needed. So I think George, solid effort by him. I hope this year he's gonna have a solid season, but I don't think he's gonna beat Lewis because Lewis has that more game in him. And P2 is Lewis Hamilton. You knew it because I guess Lewis, he can beat Verstappen, but he needs the machinery. But let's say I don't know how it's gonna go this year, but I hope it goes well, and Lewis is gonna do well. So yeah, it's Lewis Hamilton's rival for 2021 is Max Verstappen, who is gonna win the 2023 F1 season for the third time in a row, and I'm sure of it because that guy can just dominate things so much. And he dominated, my goodness, last year. And I think he's gonna dominate it again this year, but a little bit more competition than he had in 2022. I really hope because I think Mercedes are gonna turn on and yeah, so guys, that is the end of the video. If you did like this video, please subscribe and drop a like. Although my last 2 months ago video was only 23 views, I think my dream calendar viewed is 146. I'm like on cloud 9 now because that is not bad. Guys, if you did like this video, just drop a like and smash the subscribe button for weekly Formula One content. Goodbye.